Hey guys, Peyton Snapeback here again for the last DVD and Blu-ray update of 2020. Yes, I know, 2020 has been a mess with this coronavirus and shit, but, you know what, hey, at least we're doing the right thing, keeping our masks on and when we're going out in public and all that stuff. But, got a lot of things to talk about. I got 14 movies, I got 6 DVDs and 8 Blu-rays, so as usual, I'm going to talk about the Blu-rays first, and then the DVDs. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So, I have a lot of Christmas movies, in this update, because, of course, Christmas just passed, and I watched a lot of Christmas movies, the past 2 weeks. So, the first one here I got is, this is one I remember unboxing for you guys a couple months ago. And I decided to watch the second one since it was a Christmas movie, and I reviewed the first one about a month ago, but it was a fairly odd Christmas here on Blu-ray. This is, of course, the Fairly Odd Parents movie, the second film. And there was a third movie. I haven't watched it yet, but I will review it at some point. And, you know, I actually like this one just as much as the first one. It was actually a TV movie. This is, in case you guys are wondering, it's actually a burn-on-demand. Say it's black on the back, but I have to get this one on Amazon. I actually did. I never really I mean, I watched a couple episodes of like the original show, but I never always thought it was okay. It wasn't like something I wanted to own. I mean, but I did like the movie though, and this one. But the movie is this one is basically about it's almost Christmas, and Santa has like this what was it? The naughty or nice list, and Timmy Turner, played by Drake Bell, he ends up being on the naughty list because he kept using the magic to give other people like presents and stuff. And of course, he's not supposed to be doing that. It's supposed to be Santa's job, and he's on the naughty list for that. So he's trying to figure out a way to get him off the naughty list, and he has to go to like this. I forgot what they called it. Elmer the Elder, which of course that was played by, because Tony Cox is in this movie as well. Now I wish he had like an Instagram or something so I could probably talk to him, but he doesn't have any kind of website. Maybe hopefully one day he will. I don't know. But and basically he's got to talk to him to get his name off the list, and of course it's not going to be easy to do that. So, but that's pretty much what it is. They're in the North Pole, and they have to figure out a way to get him off the naughty list. But I actually thought this movie was really cool. Like I said, very great one right here. No features, however, on this one. As a matter of fact, none of these burn-on-demand ones had any features. But really great movie right here. I kind of like the animation to this movie right here. The next one here I got. This is another Christmas movie. And Walmart recently had these kind of like slipcovers again. These Walmart exclusive slipcovers, but this is How the Grinch Stole Christmas here on Blu-ray on the cartoon one from the 1960s. This is one I have not seen in years, and of course everyone knows the story about this one, about the Grinch doesn't like Christmas, and on Christmas Eve he's going around stealing presents and Christmas trees and stuff from people's houses. Yeah, everyone knows the story, but there's two other specials on here as well, which I did watch those ones. They're not my favorite ones. The Christmas one was the best one, which the one of them that's on here is the Grinch's The Cat in the Hat, which was kind of him visiting the Cat in the Hat, and Halloween is Grinch Night, which those ones, like I said, they were okay, but they weren't my favorite. But of course it does have the original cover right here. Yeah, but that is that on Blu-ray. Alright, the next one here I got. Now, this is one right here I've been wanting to watch for quite some time. And, you know me, I always kind of like these cool, kid movies. And I don't understand why it took me so long to check this one out. And I finally did after 9 years. This movie came out 2011. Yep, 2011. And, I kind of like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. I mean, I know the fourth one wasn't all that good, but I did kind of like the fourth one. And I did kind of like this one, too. I wish there would have been more sequels to this, but fortunately there never was. But it's, Judy, Moody, and the Not Bummer Summer here on Blu-ray. And, of course, what it comes with, it has all these like booklets in here. It has like this booklet right here, like an activity booklet. Actually kept it because it was just kind of like cool. Like it had like who the characters are, who they're played by. Had like her chart from the movie. Had like some like a maze and a word search right here, which I've done. Some like trivia thing, like a bunch of neat stuff on here. But I remember reading the books back in the day. But if you haven't seen this, the movie, and you know what's cool is about this movie, Jaleel White makes an appearance in this one. He plays like the teacher. Family Matters, Steve Urkel. But the movie is it's the last day of summer, and Judy, Moody's character, she has all these plans to do for the summer. Because she wants to have like the best summer ever. It's kind of hard to explain like what she's doing. Like she wants to have like these kind of like points or something, like how many points she can get to have like a good summer. So it's hard to, you have to watch the movie to figure out what exactly I'm talking about, because it's really hard to explain. But of course, her summer it's not really going so well. Like most of her friends is like going to like camp and is like going away for the summer. And she's babysat. Her and her brother is babysat by Heather Graham, which is she's playing her aunt, and her parents are like, for some, I forgot why, but her family's like going somewhere on a vacation or something, and that's pretty much what it is. Like kind of like all the situations that goes on in the movie, and but that's pretty much what it is. But I actually did like this one, and it's kind of crazy how, I've been wanting to check this movie out for years, and it took me like 9 years just to check it out. And like I said, there really should have been more sequels to this, but unfortunately there just wasn't, and there probably never will, because this was like 9 years ago, so they're grown up by now. So I don't know, not unless, because I'm hearing like with that Diary of a Wimpy Kid, they're doing another Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie, but they're doing the 5th one like animated or something, which was kind of like what I think they should have done the first time. But it's just like, well, wow, now you're gonna do that. So it's just like, but I will see it, because I did kind of like the live action movies, even though it wasn't what I was expecting it to be. I mean, I did kind of like them. Alright, the next one here I got was the movie The Craft Legacy here on Blu-ray. This is the new Craft movie, and this is one, of course, it was originally going to go into theaters, but it did not end up happening due to COVID. But this is not a remake, however. This is actually a direct sequel to the first movie. And there was a mixed opinions on this one, but me and I kind of did like a little movie night on this one. Like I think it was on my last video with me and my cousin, and she really liked it. I absolutely really liked this one just as much as the first one. Of course, this one's not perfect or anything, but I still did enjoy it. But the movie is about this like girl. It's kind of like the same thing. What's going on? Like what happened in the first movie. The girl is like, she moves. Her and her mom move into this house with David Duchovny's character and David Duchovny's sons. And of course, she goes to a new school, and she becomes part of this like witchcraft like clique, and and it's just like all this like kind of like the craziness that goes on during out the movie. That's pretty much what it is. But I did, however, actually really liked it, and it did, in a way, it did kind of connect to the first one. But you got to watch till the very ending and I'm not going to ruin what the ending was, but you have to watch till the very ending to figure out how it connects. But I actually did really like this one a lot, and it was way better than them just remaking the whole damn thing again. Because I know now, like that's what they've been doing a lot lately. A lot of movies have been like remaking like 90s movies, and of course that new Wrong Turn movie, that Wrong Turn remake's going to come out, which really the first Wrong Turn wasn't really that old. It was like they made that one back in like 2003. So I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. But I will check that one out and review it to you guys when it comes out eventually. Okay, the next one here I got, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but this was actually my first time ever watching these movies. And I finally got the new edition that came out. This is the 35th anniversary, I believe. If I'm mistaken. It doesn't really say. But I think it's the 35th. but it's, you know, the Back to the Future trilogy here on Blu-ray. And I know this they re-released these ones so many times. And of course, this is the one. If you guys haven't seen this one, you know, it was a open and shut trilogy, and I think there was talks about a fourth one now. The movie is about you know, Michael J. Fox's character. I'll show you what the inside looks like in a sec, but it's, you know, Michael J. Fox's character, and he goes to well, the first movie he goes into the past, like about 30 years into the past, and his parents are kids. Well, they're not kids, but they're like they're in like high school, and you know, what's his name's in this? Crispin Glover's in this one, along with Leah Thompson, which I know her from I know it from an episode of Tales from the Crypt, and Howard the Duck, and it's kind of like him doing like what about the past, and how it's basically how his parents met each other in school, and there's like a bully there that's giving him all kinds of shit. But very cool one, you know. It's, and Christopher Lloyd's in all three of them as well. The second one has to do with them going into the future, and 30 years into the future, which is 2015, and you know, when you think about it and you watch it, you know, 2015 was 5 years ago, so I mean, really, we didn't get any of like the flying cars and stuff, and you know, the only thing that's changed is like iPhones, and fast food can deliver now, and that's just pretty much it. I mean, insurance on the phone, and I mean, a lot of stuff has changed, but it's just like digitally stuff, like not like flying cars. I mean, cars, I mean, they haven't changed. I mean, you still have to put gas in them and stuff, but yeah, and the third one I thought was okay. The first two I really liked. They were great movies, but the third one I thought was okay. I kind of did get a little bit bored with the third one, but the third one like took place like 100 years into the past, I believe, like 1885, like in the Western times, and had to do with like his great aunt and great uncle or something. But I'll show you what's inside. Like, you get like a little digibook inside. Here, there's the car that goes into the future, into the past. And the Blu-rays, they really slide out pretty easily. So like, here's for the first one. It's for the second one right there. And the third one, and of course you get like a bonus disc, which is like a bonus, like all the bonus features on Blu-ray, and this is like the timeline from the movies. But really cool set right here. Now these last three I am gonna get rid of, so I'm gonna sell these ones. This one, I don't know. This one was kind of like my least favorite John Carpenter movie. But it was alright. It wasn't bad, but it's a one-time watch. I really couldn't get into this one. I really just couldn't get into the Big Trouble in Little China movie either. This is a movie called Escape from New York here on Blu-ray. This is the original release. This one has Kirk Russell's in this one, Donald Pleasance, Adrian Barberio. I'm pretty sure I fucked that name up. Charles Schifers is in this one, which I cannot wait to see his appearance. And, you know, the new Halloween. Isaac Hayes is in this one. Rest in peace, Isaac. But yeah, I don't know. I thought this one was alright for a movie. Here's another Christmas movie. Another one I could not get into. I mean, I know, like, I have a bad taste in movies, guys. I'm sorry, but it's the Bill Murray movie, Scrooged, on a Blu-ray. Got it for like about $10 at Walmart. I don't know. I thought it was alright. And the last one here I got, and after finding this damn thing, it turns out I got bored with this one. So yeah, I wasted my time. But it was but this one just came out like about a month ago, like on the 1st of December. But it was the movie Popeye. This is the 40th anniversary of the Popeye movie with Robin Williams and Shelley Duvall, the live action movie. Now this came out on the 1st of December, and my local Walmart was supposed to have it. And you know, my local Walmart, it's just a joke now. Like, Like, you go in there and you can't find nothing in there anymore. And there was something that came out back in October, and they still don't have, but I went to another Walmart and got it. And that's really what I could have done with this, but I was just like, you know what, forget it, so I ended up getting it on Amazon, if you guys haven't seen my Instagram or Facebook story. But, yeah, I had a hard time finding this fucking thing, but, finally found it. And, of course, I got bored with it. But I did use my digital in case I ever watch it in the future, so, but yeah, but this one wasn't a bad movie, but this one has like features of we get 4 special features. I don't know if this was the same ones from the DVD release, but it comes with the Sailor Man melodies, Popeye's premiere, the Popeye company players, and many more on here. Yep, but that's that. All right, now on to the DVDs. So the first one here I got, now this was one I got at a Dollar Tree last year, and I never watched it up until now. There is a Blu-ray of this one, I do believe. I know some of these like ScoobyDoo like movies did come to Blu-ray, but it was ScoobyDoo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery here on a DVD. And what's actually cool about this one is, you know, the band, the real Kiss band, the actual people from Kiss, actually is special guests in this show, in this movie. But, and you know what was weird is, and I took it out because I didn't really need it that much, but it actually came with a 2-disc set. But it was the movie, and then it was like another like random Scooby-Doo DVD from like another another release that came out. So, and as far as I know, that was probably like a manufacturer mistake or something. So I don't know. It was kind of weird. This movie right here has to do with you know, the Scooby-Doo gang. They go to the they're gonna go to this Kiss concert. And this it's called Kisseria, I think. No, Kiss World. My fault. And then there's like and the mystery they're solving is there's like this kind of like witch or something that's like doing like a lot of mischief into this this kind of like fun land, and the gang is trying to figure out like who this person is basically. And of course, you know, the Kiss gang is, you know, trying to help them figure out what's going on. But you know, I thought this movie was kind of cool, really cool one right here. All right, now this next one right here, this one I actually found at a Dollar Tree about a couple days ago, but I didn't do like, of course, hoarding like a haul video, because I mean this was the only thing I found at the Dollar Tree. The one I did find at the Dollar Tree, and it was a movie I've been wanting to see for quite some time, and I was glad to finally actually watch it. It was called The Starving Games here on DVD. This is actually one of those spoof movies that came out back in the day. Because, you know, back then, you know, a lot of these, like, spoof, like, parody movies always came out. Like, you know, like, Epic Movie, Disaster Movie, Meet the Spartans, Date Movie. Like, all those kind of, like, weird, like, craziness of spoof movies. Kind of like Scary Movie and stuff. And, you know, watching these kind of, like, you know, spoof movies now, I know they're not that good. And they're just... I know that the jokes are just, like... And I know that, but for some reason I've always kind of liked them. Even Disaster Movie, I know that movie was a terrible fucking mess, but even that song at the ending, and I know that song is like so cheeseballish, but I still like that. I actually did kind of like that movie, and I know it's not good. I know that there's like, and this is the same guys as usual, the ones that did like Aaron Seltzer. I know he's done like a lot of parody movies, but you know, this movie it's mainly like spoofing the Hunger Games, basically, and it also, and there was like a cool scene on here. It didn't last long; it only lasted for like 30 seconds. I thought it was kind of funny. It was a scene when they were like spoofing the Annoying Orange and the Fruit Ninja and the Angry Birds. I kind of liked how they spoofed those ones. They also spoofed Harry Potter, Avatar, the Avengers. You know, a lot of stuff on here. And that's kind of like what this is, basically, is like they're like knocking off like all these like movies. They did Oz the Great and Powerful. But yeah, I actually did kind of like this one. I thought this one was worth watching. Alright, this one I can't... I think I did review this one, I'm not sure. But, I did actually kind of like this one a lot better, though, so I will review it again anyway, but it was, Mr. Frog. This was that strange one, about, like, this girl who has this teacher, and this movie is kind of weird. It's kind of like the Peanut Butter Solution, because the Peanut Butter Solution was pretty weird. This one was just as weird, but it's basically this teacher who keeps turning into this frog, and the only way that he doesn't turn into a frog is he has to eat a lot of these, like, flies, and and as long as he eats flies, and as long as he's on this diet, then he can't turn into a frog, and that's technically what it is. But this movie is beyond weird, and you know me, I love goofy, strange, odd movies. This one was kind of, like, odd. I mean, whenever I think of, like, transformation, like, animal transformations, like, I think of this, and now I think of this movie, and I also think of the Witches, the Bruno Jenkins gets turned into a mouse. But, I think, like, the best movie, like, they did, like, transformation movies was, of course, like, The Witches, of course, because, like, the original one, they did such a great job with that mouse transformation stuff. Like, nowadays, when they do that, they use a lot of CGI. Like, I know, like, in the new remake, they use CGI for the mouse transformations in the remake, which is not bad, but I mean, I don't know, it wasn't bad, and it's not bad what they do with this as well. But yeah, but that's that on DVD. Okay, the next one here I got on DVD was the movie Venom. No, we're not talking about the Marvel's Venom. Cool movie, by the way, but not the greatest one. But I'm talking about the BBC BBC Earth's Venom on DVD. This is one I found at a Dollar Tree. And when I did that Out and About video to go see Gremlins in the theaters again. But this was actually, I just got done watching this one a couple moments ago. This was actually a pretty cool documentary about like how people were, like, bitten by like snakes and, like, these frogs, spiders and stuff, and the poison got inside them, and how they survived it. Like, there was one right here. It was kind of like the last story, where it was like this guy. He was at the beach, and he found water in like this refrigerator, but he didn't know it was, like, it turned out it was like a science, like, kind of like thing. And he drinks the water, thinking it's water. But it turns out it was like salt water with jellyfish stingers in it. But there was this other one where this guy got bitten by there was a couple stories about people getting bitten by snakes and stuff. And the way they there was, like, also a scene on here where the guy was showing, like, what the venom looked like, and, like, how the venom spreads and everything. It was pretty interesting the way they were showing that. So I mean, yeah, this was definitely worth the $1. I would highly recommend this one if you guys are into, like, these BBC stuff. I might try to get more BBC DVDs in the future from the Dollar Trees if I could find some. But yeah, definitely worth watching right here. Now, these last two, of course, these are ones I am going to get rid of, and they were both from Dollar Tree. So I'm trying to get some Dollar Trees up in this update, because I have some probably I got back in March, and I haven't even watched them yet. So this one, I kind of figured I wasn't gonna like this one, and you know what, it was only $1, so why the fuck not? But it's called Mandy the Haunted Doll here on DVD. Sort of like an Annabelle, like, knockoff. I didn't really care for the Annabelle movies that much. I mean, they were like, these kind of, like, doll movies, like, stuff like this, sometimes they don't work, and sometimes they do work. I mean, I know like all those, like, Puppet Master movies. Like, the only Puppet Master movie I only cared about was the first one. I mean, that was probably it. But there was a couple of other doll movies I really liked. I liked there was this one that came out back in 2005 called Doll Graveyard, which was actually a cool one, and this other one too called Dangerous Worry Dolls, which I actually liked that one because it took place in like a, not a sale asylum, but what do you call it? It was like a detention center, which I actually did like that one. But those ones are like what is it called? Demonic toys and stuff, and the Doll Man. Well, Doll Man wasn't really like a doll movie, but I don't know. I can't really get into it. I do like the, however, the Ginger Dead Man movies. But yeah, this one I thought was okay. And the last one here I got. This one, I don't think Cool Duder was in this one because I didn't see him in this. So it might have been another movie I was thinking of. Because they've done tons of these kind of like spin-off like movies since that 2015 movie came out. But it was Krampus, the Christmas Devil, here on DVD. So I think it was like Krampus 2 he was in or something. They've done like plenty of these ones. I don't know how many they have, to be honest. But this one is kind of like a shot on like video. Most shot on videos are not good, but I do like, Near Death. And, I did talk to the director of that movie. But it was just basically about like the legend of like the Krampus, and how he's like killing all these kids, or they're like doing bad things and stuff. It was all right. But yeah, that is all the DVDs and Blu-rays I watched for the past 2 weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this last and final DVD and Blu-ray update of 2020. And hope you guys have a great Happy New Year. And next month on January 20th, it's my birthday. I'll be 23. So damn, I'm old. I'm getting there. And I've been doing this channel for almost 8 years now. So it's pretty crazy how I was 15 when I started this channel. Now I'm about to be 23, so it's pretty crazy. But again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.